Hey, you don't have your cartographer uniform on this time.
No, I don't. No map making today.
No man making it. Well, I mean, I guess let's see. Maybe who knows? Maybe we get part of the way into this, and turns out that's exactly what we need to
Like
do.
a cartography simulator.
So pull the music down. Just well, no subtitles. I don't think necessary. New game. Cross save. Sure, why not? Okay. All right. Now, are you familiar with this game, really?
I've heard Buckus.
Okay. So this came out in this. We're actually playing it on the 10th anniversary of the game. This came out exactly 10 years ago. I remember when this came out. I remember seeing like Rage Select, and I remember seeing other people play it. And it was one I had on my list, and I don't know. So it just got away from me, I guess. So I've not played this myself before. Like this
Well,
is new.
heck yeah.
In fact, actually, do you want to take the first turn while I set up our like live notifications and whatnot? Just
Square to fire.
square to fire here. Cool.
And you can hold it down. And then you hold it down to summon it back to you.
Okay. Oh, I did a little something. So the question that I was about to ask before we started, I stopped myself. We just talked about it on here. Going into Deadpool 2. Now, I've been off the internet. I haven't really seen anything for it outside of like its initial trailer. What I'm curious to ask you is soundtrack. Good.
Hold X to run,
X to
press
run,
it to
okay.
dodge.
Hold to run, press it to dash. Okay. How familiar are you with the like Fox side of just Marvel films, going back to
I've seen most of the X-Men stuff
Okay.
until Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse.
those were definitely not very good. You're not missing too much there. There's also New Mutants was the very last. That was the very last one after Dark Phoenix. I have not heard good things about.
Was so Dark Phoenix was also bad?
Dark Phoenix was not. Hey, Neon Nuisance. Hello. Welcome
Well,
in.
hello.
I don't recognize your username, so yeah, welcome in. Good to see you. Always fun to
Welcome
have
in.
new people in.
Today we're playing Titan Souls,
Yeah.
and already I can feel the haptic feedback telling me something. Oh,
Something big.
ooze.
Oh shit. I don't know how many times you can get hit or like what your health looks like here. Oh shit. Yep. All right. This already looks like it's gonna be. Oh, is that like the real one?
Yeah.
I feel like it'll happen pretty frequently. But yeah. Well, so what about the non-X? And was it the store you went through? But how about the non-X-Men?
Not a terrible amount.
Okay. Now, again, not knowing, not having seen it yet. Oh shit! Oh, he killed me in one hit that time. Damn, they could
Oh,
just
so I guess I just wasn't getting hit. Is that my strat?
you were barely just rolling out of the way. But yeah, well, so like you had, I think it was with, I want to say it was with Fox. This one I could be misremembering, but Blade I thought was Fox back in the day. There's the 2000s. Oh, and then if you strategically like leave it on the ground. And,
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Okay. I like that it's like a very simple gameplay mechanic. It's just like using it in different ways.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
mastering
tricky.
That is
It's
gonna be
it's
interesting.
only that tiny thing, but getting like really really good. Oh, the Cheddar Goblin.
the cheddar guy.
Yeah, the Cheddar Goblin.
Sometimes I forget about the wacky shit.
Oh, there's so much wacky shit on the shelf behind me. That's why, like, when we have like a when I get the PC and we can do an even more professional like camera setup, I think it's gonna be very fun because you'll be able to see all of that stuff. Ooh. Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot you can hold it to run. Too far. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Do those ever like die?
Dave or Linda 4. Well, we appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. And now,
That bloody heart is.
now I just got to get it one more time.
Nice. You shot it right in the heart. Congratulations, you're a monster. First dogs, now this.
I don't even know what that was. You're gonna tell me that I'm like a bad person for killing Jelly.
Yeah, that jelly had a heart.
I mean, it did have a heart. That's true. Cool. I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing we're not going to be getting a lot of like direct story. But
I
no,
guess we got the soul of that titan.
that probably is what happened. Yeah. Okay, no, we just have it now. Hey, what's up, Afternoon Tune? How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, man. Welcome in, welcome in. We
Already
were
a boss into Titan Souls.
we just did. Hey, oh, thank you so much for the 20 bits. Does that? I'm assuming the sound stuff it's only going to play when you and No Name stream on for Fridays right now.
Yep, that is it requires.
I don't think we had one for the bits anyway, did we?
I don't think we did.
No, not yet. But no, we're doing pretty good, Afternoon Tune. I hope you're doing well. We were just discussing, 'cause both of us will be seeing Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow. I was just asking Tim what he'd seen as far as the... Hey, there you go. I wonder if it does it... Now, Afternoon Tune, did those play for you? Because since we're streaming directly from the PlayStation 5, I don't know.
We might have just eaten your points for nothing.
No, it didn't play? Damn. Okay.
So yeah, it does require Streamlabs to have sound effects.
So right now, those sound effects will play during Tim and No Name's Baldur's Gate streams.
Since that is
I need to get the PC before they'll play over the other streams, unfortunately.
that is the perk of
Oh,
that,
wait.
but it is really
I died. It's your turn.
oh
Down 500,000 to 450,000.
I died, it's your turn.
Damn, you already died. Was it 500,000? Wait, Tim, were they 500 or 500,000?
Those should have only been 500 points.
Oh, okay. Well, it says 500. Did it eat 500,000? Wait. Oh, wait. No, you wouldn't have had 500,000 in the first place, would you? That's a hell of a lot.
Oh, wrong door.
Wrong door. Oh, okay.
Joke.
Because he doesn't have
Oh.
I was just genuinely trying to see if... I don't know.
Hey, hello, Sarah.
Hey, what's up, Sarah? Welcome in. Yeah,
Oh.
yells at Sage because he doesn't have PC for sound alerts. Alright, nice.
I like that I keep standing next to these cube bosses.
Well, yeah, welcome in. Hey, we were doing pretty well, Sarah.
We're
How are
good.
you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, we're just, we finished Evil West, and now we're playing Titan Souls, which we're going to be taking turns on every death for this one. Move that over just a little bit as well. Because I think we were going to die super, super fast. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, and you have to, like, I'm assuming you can... Oh, God. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, definitely, like, near the end of the year, for sure. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll definitely like it. I very much look forward to it.
There's just certainly a couple bosses that I think you're really going to like the aesthetic of.
Oh yeah. But no, yeah, we were. But no, yeah, we were just discussing going into Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, the like or like the Fox kind of legacy of stuff. So, you've seen most of the X-Men. What
I haven't
about
seen Logan? And then
really?
I do know that I have.
You
to see
should
that.
watch that.
I'm watching that tonight.
Okay, good. You definitely need to see that before you go see Deadpool and Wolverine. Otherwise, it's gonna. I'm certain spoil the shit out of that movie.
My younger brother was like, "Wait, you haven't seen that? Look, that like
That's like
it
the
directly addresses the end of that movie and the beginning of this movie. So you're gonna
shit. They address it in the trailers. Oh, you only had to hit it one time,
just in the
but you just had to hit it in the eye. Cool. The way we're absorbing their essence also kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right? Like every time you kill one, you absorb this essence of
And
it.
because
and
you
like
were devouring the Colossus.
Colossus.
Colossi
That'd be
souls.
Colossi would be the multiple. Okay, well, so we got that one. Let's go back over here again. But yeah, so like, no, go back in. But yeah, so like you've seen most. You're gonna watch the important one that's like, oh god, jeez, okay. You can watch the important one that you haven't seen tonight. What about like Blade, Fantastic? Oh, it's like the couple Fantastic
I've seen
Four movies.
Blade, both Fantastic Fours.
Now, when you say both Fantastic Fours, are you talking about like the 2005, 2007 movies, or are you including the like 2015 one in that at all? Fan Four stick.
Um,
So it looks like it's in ice. So are you trying to get it to like? There's that little fire.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think what you want to do is
Oh.
you get it to land on one of those, and then you shoot the arrow through the fire.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, because then that way. So yeah, you gotta get it to like land on. Yeah, interesting. But I like it's probably. I wonder if it's another one-hit kill or if you can get it. I like that you get like one-hit kills though. Okay, so the fire lasts a few seconds, but not a long time.
Yeah.
Need to watch X-Men Deadpool movies. I've seen the first X-Men movie years ago, but really need to sit down and actually watch them. Well, if you're certainly if you are interested in the like MCU going forward, they have they're very much bringing all of that continuity of the Fox-made X-Men films. Deadpool, obviously, with the new one. Now, I have stayed away from the internet, so I don't, I couldn't spoil Deadpool and Wolverine if I wanted to. Marvel movies. Yep, exactly. So, interesting. Yeah, I mean, what I'm curious about is, how much are we going to see kind of other potential Fox stuff? Oh shit, that was close too. Other potential Fox stuff, like, are we going to see anyone from those mid-2000s Fantastic Four films in this movie tomorrow? The shitty Ben Affleck Daredevil, that fucking terrible Jennifer Garner Elektra movie.
Jennifer Garner Elektra.
But the thing is I would think like, well, who's asking for those things to make a cameo appearance, right? But because Deadpool is so irreverent and making fun of stuff to such a degree, I think it would actually be the one time that bringing people from like movies that kind of sucked back would actually be really funny. Because it's Deadpool and he can shit on those movies a little bit. Well, paying tribute to the legacy of oh god, it's like the brains of Futurama.
Bam.
Nice. But yeah, like so I'm wondering, like, yeah, how much are we going to see from all of those things, or from any of those other things? Because I feel like Deadpool's the one place.
I hope we see
brings-
nothing of the goddamn Fantastic Four.
I hope we do. I want to see, because the whole point is that those universes have like died, right, and they're like being erased by the TVA, right? Like so I think it's like the perfect place to be like, yeah, here's all these fucking rejects in like the fucking, hey, what's up, Penguin Quantum? Welcome in.
How's it going?
We're just discussing Fox Marvel X-Men tangential Marvel property legacy stuff. Well, but also, like, I mean, come on, how funny would it be with Chris Evans having been Captain America?
Yeah.
If he shows up as the Human Torch. I think that would be kind of delightful. As much as I think those movies are not good movies, I do think that it's like this, Deadpool is just this one thing, one property where that sort of thing kind of, to me, at least it would make sense. I mean, I would hope that we would see, characters that were, like, good, primarily. But, like, I feel like it's the one time you could have some of jokey, like, shitty characters pop up and have there'd be, like, an actual reason for it,
Yeah, okay, you're starting to sell me on this.
Well, I think Deadpool's tone would allow for you to be able to go, like, hey, remember these things that were kind of dumb? We're gonna pay tribute to the entirety of, like, Fox as, like, I mean, the whole company doesn't exist anymore, right? So, alright, just got me immediately.
MCU works though with some crappy characters.
I mean, I think the MCU worked completely fine all the way through phases 1 through 3, and then I think pretty much as soon as Phase 4 started, I think the MCU kind of fell apart. So I don't think it's been working recently, outside of like a couple projects. Not zero, right? Don't get me wrong, not zero things. There have been some good stuff.
Yeah.
In the post Avengers Endgame kind of era.
Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Black Panther 2, Guardians 3. I think both seasons of the Loki show were very good. I think WandaVision was also very, very good. I start to run out of things after that I think are like legitimately like really good though, which maybe isn't the best sign. But how's everyone? We're doing pretty good.
You're doing phenomenal. Enjoying the nice hot day.
Fuck. Yeah, no, it's super. It's like 93 out there right now. Luckily, we've got the air in here. It feels pretty good, I think.
Yeah, in here it feels lovely.
We got a nice cold drinks. No, we're doing good. How are you doing, Penguin Quantum? I'm trying to figure out, like, there's like, got to be a gap in.
So when you move between the left and right half of the arena, he switches which hand is starting.
Is that what he's doing?
And so that we need to strike his heart.
Right. I didn't realize, I guess I didn't realize going to each side was changing which hand he was using.
Yeah, and if you dance between the middle, it causes them to swap, and that gives the opening. And the farther you are, the longer the delay is. So I think that might be the key.
May exercise later.
Yeah.
No, you gotta know your friends.
Well spent.
Yeah. You gotta spend some time knowing your friends for sure.
Yeah. What are friends if you can't annoy them?
That's what the whole Tuesday show is.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like, hey Alex, hey gnomes.
He's kind of made some spiritual peace with gnomes.
Oh, I'm happy for him.
So on this side, he uses this. Ooh. Well, they did start putting gnomes in like every store in the country, so he had to kind of get used to it.
Yeah, the gnomes did see a cultural resurgence that I was not expecting.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think gnomes are a sign of cultural decay?
I think they're a sign that we as a society are getting back into tchotchkes like pretty hardcore.
Well, the reason I asked that question is I feel like if like half the things that I see in like department store are just gnomes now, it's because they only have to use one mold to make all of them because they're all relatively similar, and like it costs like it's just autocracy. Okay, all right. Man,
it's tricky. It's it's like rocking a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky.
Oh, if Michael were here to Kratocracy. I'm not super familiar with that one. I won't lie.
That's it. But knowing the internet, it's a philosophical school of thought of Kratos from God of War. Like grow a beard, figure out how to use an axe.
Oh, I almost had it there too. Man. Fuck yeah, there we go.
Fuck yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Might makes right. So if you say oranges are better than apples and you whoop someone, oranges are indeed better than apples.
I mean...
yeah, that's actually very fitting. I wonder if that's where they came up with the name Kratos for the role.
You can beat him with a sack of sweet petunia oranges. Doesn't leave a bruise and it lets him know who's boss. Okay, so then what's up here? Is it just that arena? Or...
Oh, bosses.
No, there's more. Does this unlock the next area because we have all four? Yeah, okay. All right, well, that was just like the first little area. So I feel like this game is, if I remember right, primarily a boss rush type thing. I don't remember if there are any other enemies that aren't bosses.
It is kind of funny because there is a different game called Eldest Souls, which is also a boss rush.
Oh, really? No, what is that like a top-down?
Yeah, it's actually
scroller?
in the same kind of like camera angle, but it's with a much higher definition of the scene and environment, all that jazz.
Interesting. The music here is really stellar.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Plus 15 studies supporting me, but I'm faster than stronger than you. Oh God, is that the Lord?
Yeah, we just got raptured. We can't finish the game. Anyone else get this rapture bug?
Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, well don't accidentally step on the middle of the elevator.
At least it's not like Dark Souls where you gotta ride the whole fucking elevator.
Right, it takes like a solid couple of minutes to get to where it's going.
Yep. It's like, we're going into the earth. Buckle up, kids. Put on a movie.
And what's up?
We learned about Kratocracy today.
Yeah, there you go. We got taught something. Never seen this game, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely not. No, okay.
It's not on a lot of people's radar, I feel. It certainly wasn't on mine until Sage picked it up.
I mean, this is from 2014, and like indie games got popular back then. Don't get me wrong; like there are some very popular indie games from that time. Niche, yeah, I think so. I think so for sure. Oh, should we go straight up, or should we? Looks like we can swim.
Huh.
Well, what do you think? Should we go straight up or to one of the sides here? Like what?
I guess, yeah. It's...
Waterfalls. So it looks like there's three paths: forward, left, or right.
I guess left.
All right. Let's see what's going on over here. But yeah, this definitely 2014. Like some indie games were super popular already, but I think there were definitely a lot of things that went by the wayside still. That maybe nowadays they get a little more recognition. Like if this came out now, it might be a little more well known.
Yeah, and Hollow Knight.
platformers,
Hollow Knight's a
adventure
really
games
good
like
one.
Horizon. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Tim,
I'd say
you're a pretty
that's
big
the
fan
Dark
of.
Souls of platformers, or 2D side scroller platformers, because
Totally.
that is like you leave. It's got the soul leaving mechanic. Not to say that like Dark Souls invented that, but
Well, and Tim, you were a pretty big fan of the Horizon games, right? Or at least the first one.
The first one I really did like, and the second one I think I just managed to burn out on it around like 70 or 80% of the way through it, and
You
so
think
the
like
ending
a
just didn't
7
feel
out of
as good.
10 for that one? Or?
Yeah, like a 7 out of 10 for that one.
Super Meat Boy is also on our list to be playing at some point. It's definitely going to be a thing. Oh, that's totally a doorway. Yeah, I was all right on the Horizon. I didn't love it.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like great. I've had stuff that got.
Well, even the first one, I was kind of like, but that's just me personally. It
Oh
just
yeah,
didn't do
the
as much.
first one even like
That's what I've heard. I've heard Super Meat Boy is a very difficult one. But this is the Saturdays are the difficult game show. Like this kind of specifically with this time slot is where we pick something that's supposed to be pretty hard generally. Evil West maybe was an exception to that. I feel like that wasn't very
that
hard.
was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Well, we had a couple spots where we had
a few spots. We had a few spots.
I think that game is significantly easier in co-op.
Yeah, that's probably. Well, I do think that they added more enemies. Doesn't do anything. More enemies to like make up for the fact that there were two of us.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. I've been deceived. Did I always? No, it's Saturday. Wait.
Unless you're across the pond, in which case
Oh.
it's Sunday.
Oh well, yes. If because of time zones, yeah. Because of time zones, yeah. No, for sure. Saturday for us in the Central Standard Time in the States, though. Normally we didn't. Normally we don't. UK, right. Normally we don't. Normally we don't actually. We don't have streams on Sundays, really.
Yeah, that's the day the Lord designated for rest. You know.
Oh, okay. Found another one. Ah.
That his name is.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how far back you have to travel to get to that, but oh shit. Oh, and it started you on the elevator button. That doesn't seem like a great design choice. Not that it's like a lot of progress to be sent back, but just that tiny bit's a little like, all right.
It is kind of funny. It's an exacerbation of it. Turns a quick spawn into a.
Well, feel free to try one of the other directions too if you want. Either way, no matter kind of what. You have to go out at the top and then go up, and then you can kind of go around. The Witness that'll draw. I haven't played The Witness, but I've heard it's another one where I've heard a lot about it though. And I bet we will play it at some point. I mean, I got a backlog of like I want to say 75 games probably that I just haven't even finished that I own. Let alone I feel like new stuff is just it never stops.
It never stops.
And then there's also a good chunk of the time, I'd say probably mostly on Tuesdays, where we play games that I have already played before, but because the other co-hosts are unfamiliar. Puzzles are too abstract and the devil is an ass. Oh, that's unfortunate. Interesting. I have a notebook somewhere back here that's filled with like half hand-drawn like hand-drawn maps and stuff from playing like Myst back in the day. So abstract puzzles aren't necessarily a total turnoff for me. Like I think I could get into. Oh, can you light the other? Oh, I bet you can. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I wonder what that's gonna do. There's gotta be some like purpose to that, right?
Oh yeah, I wonder if I.
Yeah, I think those just get you if you walk into them, no matter what. Oh, okay, you can roll through them. So there's one down there, and then I think it's like the same number. It's like making a very convoluted riddle 0 people can solve, and thinking it makes you super smart. Yeah, no, I can see that too. I can see where that would might not be very fun. Because if there's like not any clues, and it's just kind of like completely esoteric, I could see how that might not be fun. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I will have to see for myself too. But I can see where that could go right or just on like a conceptual level, you know. Huh. Hey, nice. Yeah, those are really little corners. Is there another one down there?
I'm guessing.
Yep, I heard the little light noise. Interesting. Oh, and then that ice block up there that I was shooting at and it wasn't doing anything. That's how you do. Okay. That's another boss, probably. Interesting. Surprised the wind doesn't extinguish the flame with the throwing velocity. Yeah. I mean, that would make it more. It would definitely make it even more challenging than it already is. That's for sure. Well, I feel like they gave the player a gimme with that one. Oh shit. Interesting. What is the opening that it wants you to wait for? Huh. Okay, at least the platforms do come back, so that makes that slightly easier. Okay, and then when it goes up one of the other ones, you can get a hit off on it. Ouch. Now, I guess the question, Tim, is should we do... God damn it. Should we go to Wolong next after we finish this? Should that be our very... Because we can look... We have a whole little list of stuff that we want to do.
I think that
So-
yeah, that one is
Because that'll be slightly longer than some of these.
like what, 30
yeah.
hours?
Like 30? Is that Shenron? It looks like... I don't know Pokemon very well, but there's one that looks like a rock thing, and it's got a bunch of segmented body parts like that.
The fucking the rock thing, right?
Yeah, it's a big rock dragon-y looking kind of. I really don't know Pokemon very well, so if Pokemon fans can shout at me in the comments. Onyx, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's definitely the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of. Which I say, well, not knowing what it is called.
Hey, sometimes you got visual and sometimes you got like just kind of an abstract memory.
Sure.
That one was more of a visual memory.
Since 2000, but that was Gen 1. Even as a kid, back during the first kind of set of things, it just was not something I was ever followed. It's one of those. I was a Digimon kid between the two.
Digimon, digital monsters,
Way more into that than Pokemon.
digital Pokemon champions.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend they didn't rip the name off, but. Oh, do you have to do all of that again? Or let's see, is the door open? Or do you have to... Okay, the door's open at least. Let's just go try this one again.
I imagine they had to have copied it just a tiny little bit because
Courage the Cowardly. Oh, Courage was great.
Get some elderly grandparents. What do you want for Christmas, sweetie? Well, I want some Pokemon. They got Digimon. That's what he said, I think.
Like your grandma goes and gets the the like off-brand thing at the store.
It's what people
So
did with the consoles. They're just like, I want a PlayStation, and it's like a station play.
There's a lot of like older people out there that to this day I think still probably refer to all video games as a Nintendo.
Yeah.
I know I've heard it. I know I've heard it.
My mom has definitely done that.
Yeah. just like some just vague awareness of video games as a concept, but like it's such a kind of foreign entity to her that it just doesn't really.
It just doesn't. She's like, made it this far.
People blame it on age, but it's refusal to learn. I say,
Yeah.
I think it's both. I think you're right. It is refusal to learn. I think that the older people get, on average, and this doesn't go for everybody, but because some older people are totally open to new things, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I do think on average, more people are resistant to learning new things when they're older. So even though it's not a universal thing and it's not the age explicitly, I do think that there is some feedback going on between the two concepts. My grandma is 80 and owns a tablet. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely not everybody. Like my dad is he's pretty good with like technology. Although I do think he doesn't know the difference between video games. But I think, but then some of it's probably just like absolute, like, could not care less about a certain, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of that way with sports.
Yeah.
I've kind of always been that way with sports. Like, you could explain all of the rules of football to me, and I'm going to take very little of what you tell me. And Dad's mate used to code in Fortran. Oh, okay, cool. So we didn't have to go all the way back each time. Funny. All right. Well, now we know.
Now we know. That's kind of funny.
Well, like my dad does furniture, like reupholstery, right? And I don't know a lot about, like, I mean, like he'll start saying like names of like designers and companies that make, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So I think I'm trying to figure out exactly what the timing is, because I feel like you need to be able to like somehow get it to lunge at a platform and then go to another one and somehow like have enough time to shoot at it. Back when people could actually code, because compilers and error checkers didn't exist, right? Yeah, you had to be a lot more careful, that's for sure. Oh, what? That looked like it should have landed.
Maybe it's his tail. There's a pink crystal at the tip of his tail.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, if you fall in that water, it is
well,
there.
he's electrocuting, yeah. Hey, look at that, we don't have to go all the way back each time.
Huzzah.
Nice. Yes, I don't know if this, I mean, this could be one that we finish today. Okay, see, what I'm wondering is if maybe someone just pre-configured with engines. Yeah, I feel like the, shit.
Can't Call of Duty in the water, which sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely like the tail specifically that you have to hit.
I know nobody else can see it, but just off screen the dog is laying down, and he is doing the gentlest little kicks because he's dreaming. What little puppy dreams?
If he kicks hard, it can hurt though. He's a big dog.
Yeah, he is.
Sometimes he will get to like really start kicking in a sleep. Just forewarning. Oh, you almost got very close. Dog can. Here we go. I'll
Dog cam.
he's the same color as the couch. It's kind of hard. I'll poke him. Hey, 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 buddy. He stretched his paw, and he doesn't want to move otherwise.
That's fair. I think I died, so...
Oh, your floof's love for you? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and yeah, Penguin Quantum, Sarah in the chat there. Sometimes we'll also stream with me and Tim, Elden Ring in particular, not long ago. Oh, yeah, I don't. Yeah, he's like, you have to get it right as it's going back in the water. 70 a month now, used to be 45. Damn. Yeah, inflation, man. Ooh, oh, I went into the water. It's delicious news.
Yeah, it's kind of insane how quickly some things have gone up, and they're just like, oh, it's the rate of the economy, and it's like, well, yes and no, but because yes, there was inflation, there always is inflation, but
There's not usually hyperinflation.
there's not really hyperinflation, and yeah, we did have that little trifecta of the Suez Canal combined with like destabilization in the Middle East combined with the global pandemic. But
Do you think?
there are some things that have just become more expensive because corporate, like, the rate that CEOs are getting paid at is going up disproportionate to the inflation that's being experienced. So it's not that it's...
I have an idea here. Do you think it'd be possible to, like, leave the arrow on one of the, like, right on one of the platforms, trick it into destroying the one that the arrow's on, and then if you can leg it to the next one fast enough, as it's like going into the water while destroying it, then pull it back to you and see maybe that'll get it to hit the tail.
Or stay in the water, and so that he doesn't destroy the platform. If I can manage to... So close. But
Yeah,
no,
this one's tricky. Tricky.
Wow, teacher taught one. Or does he like teaching?
Yeah, he did it because he loved it, not
It is
just
a
because it
business
was
now.
a job.
And when things become businesses instead of like passion products, yeah, it is kind of because they're doing it not because they love it, because they want to make profit. And they know people will pay $75, which sucks because such is the cycle. Now we keep absorbing souls. Is that giving us any extra powers or fucking?
I honestly think it's just been like something that unlocks the. Ooh, shit. I think it's just unlocking the doors. Bait the creature clockwise, then horizontally, so you can avoid. Oh, yeah, that's a very good idea. Oh, I should have shot it the other way. Clockwise. No, that's a good idea.
Oh, because those crystals shock him as he comes out of the water. And then after enough shocks, he gets discharged.
Is that what that's doing?
Yeah.
So do we need to get him to destroy like, a certain number of them, and then that will.
We'll see, like right there, like how you were behind him.
I'm
like,
not
if we
just good at hitting stuff. Ooh, shit. Well, I went into him that time. Yeah, totally new game for both of us, though, so there might be some learning curve. I feel like a good chunk of the time. Oh, Sarah, so the sound alerts,
They're going to be for co-host takeover for the time being.
Yeah.
And I need to disable them after each one.
I mean, I wish they came through on the stream, even if we didn't hear them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, yeah, it's sad. Yeah, I know it is sad. It is sad, especially because we have a couple pretty fun ones. I think. Wait me. I just haven't been able to get to that new computer yet. We'll be starting a new job pretty soon here, though, and I'm hoping that with that happening, I will be able to. Oh damn! Okay, it actually came out not where you were that time. So is there a pattern of every so often he comes out of the water just somewhere? Oh, that was so close.
I think he comes out where you were at a certain point.
Okay. I see, like, yeah, he just kind of came out of like the middle of it. He didn't necessarily. So I think what I'm thinking is it's the one that comes right after the actual like lightning strike one is going to be kind of more random and easier to hit him from. So I think try and wait for him to do the lightning and bring up the new platforms, and then the time he comes out of the water after that. So like this next one, I think maybe is what you want to try and hit him with the barrel. Oh, well, he did a double on that. Yeah, son of a bitch. Horizontal is fastest, but gotta save those for the right. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming like a lot of these other bosses, it's gonna be you just gotta hit them the one time kind of thing. So once we do get it. Damn. I feel like we're learning the pattern now.
And we figured out the checkpoint system.
Yeah,
so
that's nice to be uptown. Honestly, what we should also do is we should just look through the list of all the games I have in general and see if there's any other good ones. How much? I think it's a one hit. I think you just have to hit it one time.
To hit its tail.
Yeah, you literally only have to hit it once.
The bosses so far that have had like required hit points or places that you have to hit them, it's just one hit.
So, oh, okay, he did go for the platform that time. So maybe I was misreading that then. Interesting. I guess maybe the trick is that you got to really kind of watch for when his animation, locks in to where he's going to come up. Help me capture. I mean, if you guys want him on screen, I can get him over here. Lick. Hey, hey, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, let's see. You show your face, huh? Get you on there. Huh? You can look at the. Take a nice look at the. Say hello to everybody. Hey, huh? It's about 70-pound dog right there. He thinks he's a tiny little lap dog. He also mostly blends in with the couch, so it is hard to see that he is there most of the time. And all the I don't even know where the cats are right now. They're all sleeping. It is nap time for them at the moment. Oh yeah, no, they are down for the count. Although usually one or two will make their appearance. Close. That was real close. Come over here. Do your thing. That's going to destroy two of them, but... Go get them. We need food. I'm not. They're sleeping. They're sleeping at the moment. They'll make their way if they really.
They'll make their way downtown. Aces passed. Aces passed.
112 pounds looks to lie on you. Damn. Oh, that seems so close. Thinks he's small. Yeah, big dogs that think they're small. Hey, got it. Maybe next stream. I mean, I bet they'll come out this stream. It just, they take their time sometimes.
You're overwhelming with power such that light emanates forth and blinds all those around you. That power amounts to nothing. Unless you get 8 of them, then you can open a door.
His toy monkey he doesn't chew on, just cuddles with. That's cute. I none of my pets don't destroy their toys. Do you guys get like toys for your cats over there? Do they like
destroy the shit out of them.
Yeah, they just tear them apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not having fun unless they're making trash.
Oh, that is super fucking cute, though. Okay, so that's one of the 2 bosses that are over in this.
We might need to light them.
Yeah.
But how?
Yeah, how do I do that? Maybe there's... Let's see, what is this? Ice in the middle. No? Oh, okay. Sister's dog, yeah. That's I've never had a dog that didn't just like destroy shit. Huh, how do I... Is there something... Huh. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah, for the... No. Oh, wait, you can go this way. Do you think... what if I do this? That does not work. Alright, never mind. I'm seriously... I don't know how to... Come on, there we go. It's not like another way to go up. Huh. Alright, well, let's try this one again. Ah! Do you think I'm supposed to hit the hand when it comes up?
I think that mouth is gonna open up eventually.
Ooh, laser got me. I don't know if chat allows links. You can post it in there, and yeah, I'm sure it'll ask me. Or if it doesn't let it through, it should at least check for me. Yeah, at least if you want to try and post it in there, yeah, go ahead. I do wonder though if hitting the hand might do something.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh. You can convince the ice to, like...
Oh, you hit him with it? Oh, I see.
You,
Not just
you can get the ice to knock his teeth out.
Is that dog? I think what Fletcher was talking about.
That's so fucking cute.
It's super cute. I love that. Mammoth Bulldog, I think they're called. Aw. Yeah, that's super adorable.
As cute as a mammoth.
Hope he doesn't get any bigger. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know that breed super well, so I'm not sure. So
aim his or get his things to aim at himself.
So get it to try the laser to try and shoot. Okay.
And now try to shoot his eyes. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it does knock out his.
I think
Yeah,
so. I think
shoot
he's
it.
just. Yeah. So I think. Oh.
So you just get him to not hide.
Thank you so much for the biddies, afternoon, Tim.
Why, thank you.
We gotta. We do need a cheer sound for the biddies specifically too. So
We do, yeah.
That's another one. We haven't gotten one of those yet, but we'll work on that for sure. That, just having them actually working on all streams instead of just on yours. Oh, nice. Oh, you just had to... Wow, okay. Just had to get him the once. I like it, these like one-hit bosses where it's just get the pattern.
Uh-oh.
Can you not... It won't let you do it? Oh, okay. Oh god, you can open doors. So that's the last thing you need, a dog that knows how to open the door. Cats are annoying enough when they can open the door. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, so that's 2 of the 3 that are over here. And I think the third one is just through that door over there. I really want to know how you like those fires up the stairs. Oh, he's like a Yeti. Kind of like an old school Yeti. Wow. Ah. Oh, you gotta hit him in his... He's got like
He's got a baboon ass.
His weak point is bab... Oh.
His babass. No, it does look like we've got really fancy lighting.
Looks like J.J. Abrams is putting lens flares on our stream. What window is that coming out of?
That looks like the color scheme of the Avengers 4 poster.
Alright, well, I guess for just a little while, there's going to be some lens flares on it. So I'm pulling the curtains around, and I don't get why it's not making that go away. Bum like a baboon. Yep. Oh shit. Yep, right over me.
Radiant is the blood of the baboon ass. Oh, if you get hit with enough of those, that kills you.
Can you? There you go. Rolling into the wall. Alright. throw a snowball up there. Ah! Ooh. Damn, icicle got me. Well, Tim, have you seen anything interesting this week?
So I did see a movie called Dee Dee.
Dee Dee?
Dee Dee. It's director Sean Wang's directorial debut, and it's a biopic about his childhood growing up in a immigrant household in LA in around 2008.
Right around the financial crisis, the big crash.
And it's also kind of almost like a period piece, but of 2008 instead of like the 90s or the 2000s or beyond.
That feels weird that's long ago enough now that you could do a period piece about it. Like that feels weird.
16 years removed though, we got MySpace as a whole thing and stalking somebody's MySpace page so that you can know their favorite song. Or asking somebody if they've added you on Facebook yet, or just like the flip phones, the kind of
the different aesthetics that existed at the time, or the slang. It's distinct enough as a time, and that you can absolutely do a period piece about it. And I would argue that a lot of people do 90s and before period pieces, because you can eschew the technological aspect of it, in that you don't have to come up with a reason for...
Interesting.
Like, why don't they fucking answer their phone? And that solves the whole plot. You can have more of those movies in a time that exists pre 1990.
Because every movie, every horror film that takes place in present day, you always have to have a moment where you'll become victim to a Yeti spam. But yeah, you always have to have this kind of... Ooh. So I was thinking I could leave it behind him and then pull it from the other side, maybe. Because it seems like he turns his butt away from you when he stop or comes out of that ball. I was going into fucking high school at that point in time. That's so wild to... Ooh. Damn, those ice...
If you shoot the arrow where he lands, and then go to the other side of him,
and then
call it to you, it should hit him in the ass.
Cool. Get right in that butt.
But yeah, they're a Taiwanese immigrant family, so a lot of the movie, it's arguably like a quarter of the dialogue or so is in Taiwanese. So it also won 2 Sundance awards at the Sundance Film Festival for, I think, best drama piece and best something. Oh, yeah, that's right. You roll downstairs really fast. That is awesome. I like that they kind of make it so you can't roll upstairs, but you can roll down them really fucking fast.
He's quick. He's really quick.
I also saw John Wick 1 for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about how you hadn't actually seen any of those.
And I have now seen the first one, and holy shit.
It's a good action movie.
I wasn't expecting the premise to be everyone knows who John Wick is, except this one fucking guy.
This one dumbass.
This one stupid son of a bitch that gets all these fucking people killed because he had to just be an asshole.
Just had to be an asshole. He was Theon Greyjoy from Game of Thrones.
Great actor. And he was...
he's good at playing a piece of shit, I'll tell him. Get that.
Yeah, great at playing a piece of shit. And he's also really popular at the time
because of his role in Game of Thrones. So he was kind of in quite a few things around that time.
Was he? I honestly don't remember seeing him in much else.
I remember seeing him in one other thing and being like, oh shit, that's the guy from this. So he's been in at least
Okay.
but I haven't seen him in anything since.
Oh, he won't go towards. Well, is the icicles maybe use those to block his path? It's like if he puts a couple rows of them down, can you then kind of use the space that those are in to kind of like. Ooh. Oh yeah, and then he does. He has to destroy a bunch of them. Okay.
And then he can mow down some of them.
So he has to. He does. He can destroy them, but he does have to like stop after a couple. Kind of clear some out. Okay. So that's probably. It's probably when it's best to try and get him. So if you can do this roll, and then he's gonna his guy skills, and he's gonna roll. God damn it! And then he's gonna roll a second time, and then I think on the third roll, maybe that's when you want to try and shoot it so it's behind him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yoinks.
Hey man, we're already dead. You don't have to do that. Add insult to injury. No, that sounds pretty interesting.
It was. He got his grandma to play the actual grandma in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
And his grandma, like, really, she'd never acted in anything before, and she just slid into the role exceptionally well to the point where she was able to get notes. And, like, I would say it was one of my favorite movies of the year. Because
I almost had him too.
Yeah, you did. Not only was it a good period piece, but it was a good, it was a good biopic because it wasn't like necessarily about like how did he become a great director, but it's about how did he, as a kid, like it's almost like a not quite a slice of life, but it is like a slice of biopic in a way because it's like it's emblematic of the whole.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting, though.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not really getting a broad release in Minnesota.
As is the case with most films nowadays.
I saw it at the Trilon Cinema, and like 90 people saw it. And when I saw it, they had a security guard to make sure nobody could film. So I guess they're really.
Ooh, oh man. I do think it's on that third go, though. If you can get the arrow behind him, it's
Got to shoot him in the butt.
It's like the goddamn Guardian Ape in Sekiro all over again.
Fucking more flashbacks to the Guardian.
Let's see. What am I? That was interesting. Well, I played. I've made my way through Black Flag for a retro review, so I'm all done kind of working on that. Which that was fun to go back to, you know. It's a good one. It's one of the last ones that I think most people agreed on being good for that franchise. And then I played a game called Nobody Wants to Die, an indie game, just released.
Oh, nice.
It's like kind of. It's got like the philosophical dystopia of something like BioShock, but then it's more of like the setting of something like Blade Runner.
Okay, so he will roll through the icicles, but the icicles do block his snowballs.
Ooh. Okay.
So it looks like he does 3 rolls, followed 4 snowballs, and then 3 rolls.
Okay. 3 rolls, snowballs, 3 rolls. Okay. And then, yeah, so it was like a Blade Runner kind of cyberpunk feel, but it has a very kind of 30s noir detective story. And then you also have but then you have this very it's all like detective investigation gameplay.
BioShock Infinite was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that's a great game. Well, 1 and 3 are great games. 2 is I think 2
You don't talk about.
We don't acknowledge that there's a Bioshock 2.
I admit playing as one of the big daddies was pretty fun.
I think it's a cool premise. I just don't think they
should
did
have
a lot
been
to make
DLC
that really work.
for like Bioshock 1. Or like an alternative story.
Yeah,
It just felt weird as
yeah, it just doesn't really come together to me. Yeah, 1 and 3 are very good. 2 it's
2 was a forgettable experience, but 1 and 3 were fucking great. The fact
I mean, they're some of the best video games that have ever been made. I think easy. Oh, this one's really kicking me. Well, we probably won't do all of this in one day.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. Well, it's Judas is Judas is interesting because it's BioShock the actual BioShock team doesn't exist anymore. They're the kind of head of the studio, Irrational Games, which again the Irrational Games doesn't exist. But the head, Ken Levine, he went and formed a new studio, and they've been working on Judas for like a decade at this point. And you have a bunch of the people behind BioShock that were part of that team at Irrational Games. They're all kind of doing like different stuff, kind of very off in different spots in the industry, doing different games. But Ken Levine was like the kind of big creative director, and then I'm still under the same parent company, so I certainly get some of the same funding. And then aesthetically, it looks like another BioShock in a lot of ways, but. Oh, damn. It's right for me. And then there's a question regarding BioShock streams. Yeah, shoot.
don't cross them.
Don't cross the streams. No, yeah, what's up? Is it about, like, licensed music or something, or? One of these days I'll do a BioShock stream. That'll be a marathon. I'll do that as, like, a marathon stream where I play the whole game in one sitting. There's only a few games I would do that with, and that's definitely one of them. I do wonder if our best bet is to try and get the arrow just in one of the corners. You guys playing BioShock for the first time, and some ass in the chat kept saying, "Would you kindly?" So I had. Oh, yeah, no, because that's totally like risking spoilers. I could see how someone might not be intending to spoil, and they might be trying to have fun hinting at something. And so the charitable interpretation, I would say, would be maybe they just don't have a great sense of what is a spoiler and isn't. But then also they could be doing it on purpose and like kind of trying to. So I could see it going either way, where maybe they're being kind of a dick, or maybe they just are like, I don't know, maybe they just don't have that good a sense of spoiler. They don't realize that they're getting close.
But I'd say it definitely goes a lot, because even if it's not something we meant, I think that realization is part of what makes that game so impactful.
Well, it's the whole commentary on how video games work, right? The streamer asks why you're complaining, you can't say, "Oh yeah, that's true," because then they're not gonna like.
Yeah, because I guess from their perspective, they're just like, oh,
It was like
they're making fun
I
of
don't know
Andy
what's going
Ryan.
on.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
thought is if I could try and. Nope, that's not gonna work. Ooh,
Yeah, the arrow gets stuck on the icicles.
my thought is that like putting it strategically just in a corner and
Yeah.
then waiting for him to kind of line up with it is maybe, but they're doing it to make you like, oh, that's even worse because that's just like straight up being manipulative, and then knowing that you are going to try it to not spoil a thing.
Oh,
You're
the
right on
icicle.
Right on the icicle.
But I think that's a good tactic. I think because it was in the right spot.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, that sounds like they were trying to like. That does sound like they were trying to like get a rise out of you in particular. Ooh. Okay, well, getting right next to him when he does the snowball thing is not a good idea. Who could have predicted?
Fucking beast titan over here whipping
Don't know how to
shit at
manage
us.
such a situation as it's incredibly specific.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's the trouble. I mean, I would. Yeah. I guess my hope would just be. I mean, I would say probably the best bet would be if a person has a mod who knows that game already, and they can be like, oh. Hey, don't, I don't know, time someone out and be like, hey, don't like hint at things. I don't know. But then again, maybe that could even almost be hinted or like slightly confirming that that's a hint at something. Ooh. So yeah, that is tricky. That is tricky.
Far worse than rocking a rhyme right on time is trying to navigate complex social situations like that, where you have somebody very obviously trying to antagonize, but in such a way that it's not like there's any recourse
For retribution or justice.
You'd have to like figure out what they haven't seen and threaten to spoil them on something.
Yeah. What's their favorite show? Watch it before them. Send it to them in an email.
Spoiler revenge.
Figure out their phone number. Text it.
The streamer would, because then the streamer would know. Oh, that they're, yeah. No, I totally see that. That's weird. It's a weird, tricky situation. Nice little art style, though. I think being 10 years old. Obviously, it's a throwback kind of style, but it's aged pretty gracefully, I'd say. Oh boy. The Yeti from Spyro 3. Oh, that's a flashback. I haven't played that in years. Ooh, that didn't quite hit him. That was so close. It hit him right in the side. It hit him on like the side of the butt. Oh, that was so close.
Imagine hitting him in the cheek instead of the crack.
Right? Yeah, I have not played a Spyro game in some time. Yeah, you can't run and shoot at the same time. Yeah, there's not enough time between his wind up. Can I? Can I try one more time here?
Go
'Cause I
ahead.
have an idea. Here, at least an attempt to get an idea. Okay, well, that did not work. I'll just try it on the next go. I wonder, actually, just out of curiosity, I'm going to check and see. Oh, well, that's interesting. I haven't thought to do that.
Well, as it turns out, that does have its pitfalls.
There you go twice, because I went twice.
Fucking Zoomer Yetis.
Super yes.
Goon Max and fucking piece of shit.
Just landed directly on top of you.
At least it was a quick death.
True. Fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, since this one we're dying so quickly, let's just do 2 and 2.
Sounds good.
Oh no!
So,
Ooh,
that
oh,
was so close.
yeah, that was
That
close.
it was inches from his asshole.
Ugh. Fucking memoirs.
My arrows was mere inches from that Yeti's ass, but yet I could not fell it.
Odd for someone with a couple hundred or so viewers once, and it was stressful. Were you the only modder, or was there like a whole group of modders? Because I feel like if one person for a couple hundred, that's a lot. It's a lot of people to deal. Personally, I feel like, I mean, and not that you can control it. There's a couple months. Okay. Well, I guess at least you weren't the only one, but yeah, if it's stressful, right? Yeah, I find like if I mean, not that you can control it necessarily, but I wouldn't want to be like have too many people in because I like being able to kind of talk, with just a couple of people and be able to have like more in-depth conversation. Ooh, damn. Favor for a mate, but this guy played PvP games and its Twitch name was the same. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm sure tons of people just came in because so they saw the gamer tag and the people just a friend. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It is one of the woes of the internet. I don't even know where it is. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Holding the sprint down does help a little. I forgot about the fact that we had that as an option for a little while. Yeah, this is definitely the longest so far we've been on one, yeah.
Yeah. When I die to the snowballs, it's like, come on, that's the first attack he throws at you, Tim. Come on.
You need to build up ice so he has no room to maneuver. It does slow him down a bit. He can still kind of go over it though. But the tricky part is that your arrow can also get stuck on the ice. And the way that he instantly turns around basically necessitates getting the arrow like positioned behind him in a way that like having to then also make sure it doesn't get caught on one of the icicles. That I think is the part that is tricky, or that I think we're having the most trouble with. Because like you got to somehow be able to, because when he lands, he faces toward you wherever you are. So there really isn't any other buttons. So like somehow you got to get the arrow behind him, and then when he stops after the third roll, to kind of he takes an extra second to breathe, and then you want to pull it back. So yeah, and then he takes that second to. Yes, yeah. That's what I'm kind of trying to do. Is that 2 or 1?
I think that was one.
Okay. That is definitely what I'm trying to do. It's just putting into practice. Ooh, motherfucker. Yes, the timing that, so timing it with his third roll specifically. 2:40 a.m. Well, we won't be playing it till that till that long. Even if we do get stuck here.
Is that what time it is in over in the great UK?
2:40 for you. That would make sense if it's like 8 p.m. here.
Oh, been a while since I got killed by the stalagmites.
Was that 1 or 2?
That was 2.
And oh, what? It's on his fucking. It was caught on his boot. And it's stuck on a piece of ice as well. Damn it! I'm just trying to get that arrow. Oh man. I'm going to use the bathroom ever so briefly. If you want to take a couple of rounds at it.
Might need the tries.
May have seen an opening, try and use my martial arts brain.
I mean, hey, all advice is welcome when it comes to any of the games we play. After the last snowball throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two delays. It seems one is after he's done after a series of rolls, and one is after he's done at the snowballs. It looks like the snowball one is shorter, but if the snowball one is shorter, uh, but getting rolled to death, that is also a great way to not do the boss. Actually, no, I think you've got a great idea. If I don't recall the arrow immediately, start strafing and then call it to me. I like to think Sage is better at this boss than I am. And thank God I hear a door in the distance.
Oh. Well, I am back. All right. Do you feel like you learned anything in that time?
Um, so if you shoot the arrow at him, and then while he's waking up, start strafing him, and you get him to bang against that back wall, at the end of whatever row, as long as you have like enough time to, like, it does seem to be about pulling you into his ass.
Oh shit! Did you see that?
Yeah. God.
Oh,
I
that?
had like 7 or 8 tries, so go for it.
All right, that will almost gap after the fourth throw is exploitable. Okay. I feel like I also got just. I felt like getting behind him wasn't working before, but that time, that like almost worked right away. Oh, what? How did that not work?
Yeah.
Right? Like that seems so close. Oh, jeez, golly willikers. Right? Like that felt like it like should have worked. For some reason, just not. Oop. And yeah. Maybe it's because I did not let it charge up enough, perhaps.
Possibly.
That was so close, though.
We got him in the butt, but it wasn't hard enough.
Hey! Fuck yeah.
Right in the crack.
Right in that. Right, just dead center in the crack. There we go. Face down.
Arrow in the butt.
There we go. Okay. So, well, and that was the last one in this area, too. I
Yeah,
think.
you fucking got him.
Won't sit down for a week. He's gonna need one of those donut things to sit on.
I feel like it would have been like we couldn't have gotten him in the mouth or nothing. It was like
Had to be his butt.
had to be the butt god.
And then, yeah, those are all, so I guess now we just go back to the center and pick a different direction. Alright. Well, sweet. Oh, wait. Wait, was that not the exit? Gonna try rest?
Hey, you
Yeah.
rested up. It's almost 3 for you, so get plenty of sleep. And,
Yeah, absolutely. We
have a
appreciate you
good rest of
coming
your
in,
night.
hanging out, and chatting. And yeah, we hope you have a good rest of
and
your
we
evening.
learned about cratocracy thanks to you. So
Yeah,
we're
learned a new
forever
term.
changed because of your presence. Just to let you know that. I did see something explained that in certain small ways we're all a part of each other's stories in one way or another, because the information that we have is gained by our forebears, such that like the knowledge that we know and have obtained across this life is more or less fragments of hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of lives echoing back through the ages, built upon generation after generation. And it is a great way to feel connected to your fellow man by knowing that most of what you know is just bits of knowledge that man has accrued over millennia.
I think. I guess not.
Like shooting a Yeti in the arrow or in the butt with an arrow, because that's his weak point. that is the knowledge gained for bears.
Yeah, I really came in from somebody. Huh? Let's see what's going on here. Is this a new area? It's got to be, right? Oh, or does this go back down bottom of the... Oh, no, there's another set of stairs here. Oh, yeah, okay, just not really go around the long way, huh?
They're fucking with you.
You know what? It has the feeling of... What's going on here? Okay, cool. Yeah, it does have the feeling of like Shadow of the Colossus a little bit, doesn't it? Like there's no other enemies in between the bosses, but it does require you to kind of make a trek towards them.
Yeah.
In an interesting way. I also did check. There's that one, and the next time, assuming it's further up. I did check and see how far into the game we are, and according to the length of the playthrough I looked at, it said we were halfway through the game after the Yeti fight, so maybe we will finish it today. I don't know. Okay, so this is another one where he's got the thing on his back. Okay, this one I think is definitely a... Ooh. So this one is definitely going to be you need to pull it from behind him. He's moving a lot slower than the Yeti was, so I do think that's the right strategy.
I think we did pick one of the harder areas to go in. If this is just based off of this guy.
Yeah, maybe this was supposed to be earlier. Yeah, you just this one I think you do just need to get the arrow behind him and then pull it. The sound sounds like the film shuttering on a reel almost.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right in that corner right there. Wait for this to cycle through. Ah! Well, he didn't cycle through. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I feel like that's got to be the right strategy on this one. Though. There's no
Oh, yeah.
other. There's nothing else that makes sense. It seems too simple for anything else to be. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and look and just see because if we're able to beat this after that,
It'd be the first time in a good long while, possibly the history of the stream, that we've done a game all in one sitting. Aside from, I think, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a few games on Gnomes Politics, I think.
yeah, and those were very much. Oh, okay. Is that the only one that was down here? Oh, never mind. What is going on there? Oh, cool. Was there?
Hell of a run back.
Oh,
Maybe that is a boss in there.
oh no, that's just a mural. Nothing up to the right. Dead end. Okay, dead end. Hmm. Oh, it's okay. So you can't find it. Oh, something's talking to us or making noises. Soul seeking truth. Less encumbered than the last. Yeah, well, definitely don't have to worry about that in this game. You have paid high total greed. The abomination and the critter. And for what? Knowledge? Power? This has got a lot of, very Shadow in the Colossus. Even the way this is communicating with us.
So there's something special about our arrow that can kill the Titans.
Oh, I didn't realize that was all like the wall.
Yeah. There are some interesting tricks of perspective in this game.
Alright.
Oh, that was one. Just a secret kind of area.
Huh. So maybe they're not all fights. Unless that was a one-off. Huh. There's also still the... Okay.
Should just be able to let go of the vines.
Right.
That's not going to give me my arrow back. Why?
Can you go the other way though? Is there? I mean, I feel like if you go through a doorway there, it'll probably just come back to you. Because then there's something else going on up here too. Okay. That just goes back down. Well, I guess yeah. Try. Okay. Right.
I love how that Titan didn't really fight us. He was just like, you paid a high price for that arrow. I guess you're gonna fucking kill me. Whatever, you sad fucker.
Well, was that it talking to us?
Yep.
And is there anything further to the right up here, or is that a dead end?
Doesn't appear to be any sort of secrets in this game aside from that boss.
I guess I wonder if maybe we're still yet to get to like a bigger area, maybe. Oh god. Okay, I was gonna say, is it gonna? Did you have your arrow back? Yes. Okay. Cool. I was like, oh god, are we gonna have to like
That would suck.
set something?
Restart the game.
Looks like a little Frodo.
Taking the arrow to Isengard.
The arrow to Isengard. Okay. So I guess
I killed 2 bosses back to back. That cool.
you did clear that whole area there. So then I guess I wonder, is it just up then? We'll have to keep we'll have to explore like the right upper side and see if there's anything in between. But oh, I suppose maybe the bottom left too. I wonder if there's like a hidden area on the bottom left, the way there was on the bottom right. And how many of these? Oh, there's a save thing right there. There's 2 more. Okay. Okay, yeah. So there's several things around here. Alright, got this one. Ooh, that's a big arrow.
Instant kill.
That was hilarious. All right, let's see. Is it? Do we have to fight a giant arrow with our arrow? Is that the idea here?
I think so.
Oh shit! Oh, he's got his own arrow.
Oh, the one they talked about you being more encumbered than the or less encumbered than the last.
Oh, this one's not only a one-hitter. Ooh. Okay, so you have to hit his arrow when it stops. Once it stops moving, you just have to dodge it and then hit the arrow.
I also saw his armor like disappear and the flesh beneath him become exposed.
Would you think maybe you hit the arrow, make it expose his flesh, and then just hit him once while he's like that? Maybe.
I think possibly.
Okay. I guess that would technically be a one hit still on him. Ooh.
Oh, he's got different arrows.
Oh,
he
you
can
got
hit you with?
another arrow on top of the.
That's interesting. At least Knight Elhan isn't a rollover.
Yeah, right. Got it. He's not a total pushover like that last one. Right. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so if we can. Ooh, damn it!
It just fucking aimbot.
It's yeah, that kind of ricochet effect it's got going on is brutal.
Report him to EA. He'll get banned for fucking aimbotting.
Isn't it funny that that's how how shitty of a corporation they can be in their motto in the game logo thing used to be challenge everything. That's probably the thing they like their employees doing the least.
So I guess it's hide behind those pillars.
Huh. Trying to hide behind the filler. It's interesting, yeah, like, it like stops and everything. Okay, so you want to try and like get it while it's moving. Ooh. Ah!
So hitting his arrow while it was moving, maybe you did that the first time and that's what got him to stop?
Yeah, that's definitely.
So maybe we do have to hit his arrow and then him.
I think that, yeah, no, you definitely have to hit the arrow first to get him to stun him. The only thing is that it seems like it also stunned us, too. Is that like just like it does the first time? Yeah, there's this little electrical thing. Like while he's holding it, yeah, it can't. It has to be like in motion. I think I just got really lucky and shot it off like after, like in the second after he fired it towards me.
Well, sometimes it is nice when you get lucky shooting it off.
Yeah, indeed.
That's how you don't make any more Titan Souls.
Whoa! Did he hit me with an arrow?
I think that other arrow hit the pillar and then
Okay, let me.
he hit you with an arrow after it hit the pillar.
Since this one's like giving us trouble again, let's go back to the 2 and then switch.
3. Right out there.
How about now?
Audio check. Are we audible?
That's weird because it was working earlier. Okay, yeah. Weird. Yeah, that's odd because it was totally working before, and then all of a sudden. Huh.
Well, thank you for making sure our audio is intact.
Yes, we do appreciate you. So they didn't actually announce Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, right? That's not. I would be very disappointed by that decision if that is the case. So did we get Comic-Con news here? It's the Yeah, I'll pull up the Comic-Con notes if you want to keep trying on. Let's see. It's just like. Is there anything else big, interesting from the Comic-Con panels you saw afternoon, Tim? I'm pulling the fan.
Not much luck resting Penguin. Hey,
Oh, damn. Well, I'm sorry to
insomnia
hear
is
that.
a bitch.
I get insomnia real bad, so I feel that. I feel that.
We did manage to beat the Yeti. We shot it in its baboon ass.
Yep. And
And then we
two
beat.
more?
Yeah, we beat 2 more like right after that. Stone Mask and then the puzzle boss.
Huh. Looking at the stuff that they announced. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like they said anything about Doctor Doom though. I was hoping that they wouldn't do Doctor Doom at all in the first Fantastic. Like they would just do him separately and then introduce him later through like. I mean, I think he deserves a solo film, at least one, if not multiple. Looks like
He does
Shovel
kind of
Knight.
look like Shovel.
He just have a he totally has a Shovel Knight look. Well, and also, at a certain point, I'm also not above looking for. Ooh, damn, yeah, it really is like fast when he shoots it. Well, if we die enough times on a boss, I'm not above looking it up for the sake of both our time.
I think we should look it up.
Let me try like 2 more times, and then I might look up. I might look it up. And see kind of strategy. Ooh, motherfucker!
It seems like we have to
Oh.
shoot his arrow because the last time he was vulnerable, his arrow had accidentally been like.
Yeah, we did hit
Stop.
hit him once, or hit the arrow once while it was moving, and it did stun him. Oh, but that's actually an interesting. What if we trick him into destroying every pillar? Like, actually, though. Oh, right, but then the arrow goes through the pillar. So we gotta try and. There could be something to that, though, because then if his arrow's bouncing around in all directions with no pillars to block it, there's less stuff for us to hide behind, but maybe the intention is to get it to hit him. Get him to hit himself with his own arrow.
Yeah.
Because that would actually be kind of clever, because... Ooh. Fuck. Alright. I'm going to sneak ahead and just glimpse. Oh,
I had him stunned,
No, okay.
but the arrow.
Okay.
Okay. I just gotta not die from the arrows he's throwing while I'm neutralizing that arrow. So at least we know for sure it is shooting his arrow.
I like that each of the bosses seem to have a different color effect on there.
Oh yeah, onto the remote itself. That was cool. Uh, ooh, got it. Got him once. Ooh, okay. Okay, I got it. I did stun him. Ooh, oh, I got caught on the remnants of the pillar.
Why can't we have invulnerable armor?
I know, life's just not fair, huh?
Also, if he had invulnerable armor, how the hell did he lose?
Also, a good point.
So it looks like you had the...
Because it also stuns us for a moment before.
You gotta be able to, I guess...
Oh, it does stop eventually.
Seems like he gets 3 shots off with his arrows.
Okay,
And then it resets.
interesting.
With optional stopping.
Ooh, damn.
I think the frustration of this one is that it is a simple mechanic to killing the boss. It's not like some grand thing. There's no build that you need to know. There's no item that can give you an edge. It's just you, this one fucking arrow, and the boss that needs to be hit by that one fucking arrow in a very specific way.
Let's see, what did I have to do? Oh, does it? There's no way they're actually doing that, right? That's gotta be a... Is that the... They're actually... So wait, they actually had Robert Downey Jr. come out on stage and announce to be playing Doctor Doom at Comic-Con?
Wait, actually?
Yeah, that's... I mean, unless there's some elaborate joke going on here, that's a very strange thing to do.
That why?
I don't know. That there's got to be something else going on with that. That can't actually be what they're doing.
They're making Iron Man an alternate universe, or Doctor Doom an alternate universe Iron Man. What if he learned magic instead of got that super suit?
I just if it's like if it is like on its surface, that's all there is to it. I'm going to be very confused. My hope is that there is some explanation as to why this is the case, and that maybe I mean, maybe they're doing something like I know that in the Fantastic Four movie they're going to have this female Silver Surfer who will only be in the one film because it's this alternate universe, and then they'll introduce a like more typical Silver Surfer later in like the main universe. So they've already said they're doing that. So maybe it's that. Maybe the point is that this is like because of the whole weird it's a different universe thing, and then once they like push everything into one world again after Secret Wars, then they have like a completely fresh different actor that's like, you know, maybe. Oh. Maybe? That's weird. Oh, that seems that's so weird, right? Like, that's such a strange decision.
Yeah.
There could be something to it where they're playing some long game with it, and it's not exactly what it sounds like. But
sort of long.
Maybe that's the case. It's possible that is the case. I think that it's a matter of hitting the arrow and having it like, oh shit, having it like, because we get stunned when we stun the arrow and we stun him. So there's something about like the spacing of it where we have to be able to get back up fast enough before the stun wears off.
Like get our arrow back fast enough and be able to shoot him by being both close to him and close to our arrow when we hit that arrow.
Yeah, it's like a spacing thing. I'm thinking maybe. Ooh, well, no. Not how I thought that would go.
All my dreams.
Interesting. Truly epic boss.
It's also
set though.
The only boss that's had an actual name that you could read.
That time, that's true. That's true. Also, the actual giant arrow got that time.
When do we get the ricochet effect? Come on, we gotta unlock some sort of upgrade for killing this guy, right?
Yeah, right. That would be awesome. Like get like a proper ricochet to our arrow. That would help with several of the other bosses that we've dealt with up to this point.
It's new game plus plus plus.
Right. Ooh.
When it does get to the end of its little ricochet, it does, like, pause briefly, but then it flies back to him fast.
Yeah. If we could get it in that while it's flying back to him, that way, I think we could. That might be the way to make it so that we're close to him when everything, when we can actually activate the stun. Ooh.
That arrow sticking out of you too.
I know, because it's like the giant arrows coming at you in Elden Ring or Dark Souls. There's the big arrow
Like
just
the
sticking
fucking
out of your
Dragon
side.
Slayer arrows.
Yeah.
Like, this fucking 20 feet long.
Exactly. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so weird. What are they doing?
Yeah, I can't really come up with a good reason for it. It's one of those, can't you just stay dead, bud? Or just can't you can you find no other work? Does nobody else want Robert Downey Jr. in something?
He's been in things. He's been in better
Exactly. So, like, what the fuck does he need to be in this for?
Yeah, Huh. Yeah, I'm a little lost. A little lost. Just, oh. Oh, that was so close. Oh, you're so close. No, I know, it was like right there.
Oh, you hoe.
Oh man. I feel like this Doctor Doom announcement really threw me off my game. Oh.
Oh, damn, what a shame.
Yeah, I'm real skeptical now. Real skeptical about this whole thing. Oh, well, not on the Saturday show, but actually, I should tell you, Tim. Gollum did finally go on sale enough for me to buy.
The one where it's like,
One of the worst games ever made.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. Ooh, damn. Yeah, so this Tuesday we will be playing. We'll be playing Samurai Jack again, and I think we'll probably finish it. And then it'll be the Tuesday after this upcoming Tuesday that we do that one.
Bitchin'.
That we get into Gollum. Oh, come on, man. Got it on release as it was cheap. Oh, you got it on sale right when it came out? I waited until it was $5.
Can't believe it's $5 this soon after it came out.
It's actually been a while. I don't know what
It's
this
like a few months, right? Like earlier this year.
No, this was like early last year.
Really?
Yeah, it's been out for a while. I don't remember exactly the release date, but it was like first half of last year. Oh man. It's good Gollum Sim as the game is boring and depressing.
Which is like 99% of his story.
Yeah. Well, we'll yeah. Perfect representation of Gollum's life.
He's like well over 100 years old. And
He's
spent
like
the vast
500.
Yeah, and he spent the vast majority of that time like
In a cave.
cave,
Yeah, by himself with the ring.
and sometimes getting enslaved by orcs. Like, there's a reason that part did not get elucidated.
Got him! Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. Okay. First few hours are literally a slave simulator. God damn it. Fucking Gollum game.
Oh, you try to jump over a fence? Oh, sorry, you're stuck on top of it, falling like into nothing.
Okay.
I've seen that like the collision on it is bad, pathing is bad for NPCs. There's textures missing. There's places where you can fall through the world. There's places where certain prompts just never appear. I'm sure maybe they bug fixed it.
Or it's threatening if you don't work hard enough. Or we're gonna make Alex play a bunch of it. It's funny because he doesn't really play the games in general very much on the channel, but whenever it's a bad game, I force him to. I made him play that shitty Phantom Menace game for the PlayStation 1. He was really annoyed. Dude, there's 8 more Phantom Menace tie-in games for us to make him play. Oh, all red now?
Did we beat all the bosses over there already?
I thought this was the way to go for that next one, to the side, but maybe this is a whole new area. Huh. So, oh, okay.
Good soundtrack, though.
Should I go back? Maybe we did miss it.
I guess, yeah, to probably get that last one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, let's just go make sure we didn't miss something over there.
Because this could have been it to access it, but then there was that biome switch.
Yeah, the biome switch definitely suggests a whole new area, like set of bosses for sure. Yeah, I feel like there must be something that we missed up at the... Something we missed over here. So you tell me how long you're able to stream tonight, because I don't want to keep you past here.
Well, I figure if we go to 10, that we might be able to finish it, because
Possibly.
we only have like 2 or 3 bosses left. Because there was only 8 spots on that elevator for little souls.
This is the other.
person.
That's
Oh,
true. It was right there. Just walked right by it. Huh. Oh. Is it? I try and steal some treasure.
Okay, so there's 19 bosses total.
I don't even know how many we've done. Huh. This
We've
one
done,
doesn't seem to.
I think, 12 so far? Or no?
Huh.
We did the 4 in the first place, and then we've done 6 over here, so we've done 10.
So we're just a little over halfway then. We're basically right around the halfway point.
Yeah.
This one I don't understand what it wants me to do to activate this one. So there's literally no other buttons other than. Huh. I thought it might have something to do with the bots, but that's not.
Well, if we still have 9 bosses left to go, maybe it would be a good idea to call it here, since we're at around our 2.5 hour mark.
Sure. Do you need to get going?
Well, I could probably. You know what?
I mean,
Let's go to 10. because
Okay.
we might make some significant progress based on like
Depending on how difficult
this
they are.
might just be another talking box.
Yeah, I don't really understand though what I'm. Well, shit. Do you want to check and just see what the activation method is for this one? Because if it's possible, I need to get something from somewhere else, and then we come back to this one. And if so, I don't want to run around this one room like an idiot. Yeah, because then I mean, if I do need something else for this, then we could go to the fire zone and just plow forward. I guess I don't even know what this one is called, right? So,
Who would have guessed the IGN guide tells you absolutely nothing? Probably a generic guide because there's trash.
well, here I can go look up. I have a thing here. Well, the video that I do have here doesn't actually show anything going into that. Well, we know where it is. You know what? We know where it is, so that could be something we figure out in between streams, or if you do manage to find it. For now, let's just go to the other biome. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. Yeah, for right now, I'm just going to go to the other biome and find whatever the first boss is there.
Yeah, that might not have been a boss chamber.
Maybe that's for something else.
Yeah, maybe there is just something.
Yeah.
Directly to the left. Is that how you got to the fire area?
Yeah, that's the path that leads to the fire area. So, I mean, maybe it is pointing us in that way. Either way, we'll go there and we'll just see what's there. And we'll do a little research about that one off stream, so we feel like we're making forward progress.
Alright, so we've killed Sludgeheart, IQ, Brain Freeze, and Goliath. Those were the first 4.
Okay.
Then we killed Stratus, Yeti, and Onyxia in the cold area.
Yep, we got all 3 of those.
Knight,
That's 7.
Elhanan. And I think that's...
And then there was like, I don't know if that eye counts as one, but
Oh yeah, there was that other mask, and that was...
that weird eye
Avarice.
on the wall. Oh. And this is
Avarice,
the
the
elevator.
chest. And then there was that hammer fist. That was Avarice.
Oh, okay.
And then
Well, this is interesting.
Gol Havel was the projectile spewing one. So there was another one called the Elder.
Oh,
After the graveyard checkpoint cliff at northeast can follow a small
interesting.
path. So I guess
There was an elevator in the cold area that brought us up to this spot we couldn't get over to before. I don't know if this is useful to us in some way, but maybe it's just a fast way to travel between zones?
yeah, multiple avenues of approach.
I guess that's useful.
Oh yeah, and then we killed the Elder. So that is 11 bosses actually dead.
So 11 out of 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, that's not bad.
Looks like there's 3 in the fiery cavern.
Alright, let's see a doorway over here. So let's go see whatever is going on with this one.
guitar.
Ooh, that was a cool little guitar riff.
Yep.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
I get the feeling this is one we'll die to a couple times.
Probably. Ah! Ah!
Oh, it looks like we need to shoot it in the eye and it just rolls around after us. Done.
Oh shit. Alright. Never mind. That was something we only died to once. So that's 12.
That was roll kai.
Roll Kaya.
Roll kai. Because he rolls.
No. That's good. Cool. All right. So now where do we need to? Yeah, it does seem like there's not going to be like. Upgrades. Oh, okay. Well, here's another
In
one.
that building with the coins, there was a white switch near the coin in the northwest corner of the room. You strike it with an arrow, and that causes the stone block in the southeastern corner to slide back, feeling the left.
Oh. Ooh. Looks like we got it back of the head. I guess that was a boss.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
avarice room was a boss.
I just did not see the way to activate it. Okay.
So it looks like the exhaust port on the back that you need
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah. Well, well, hey, if we can hit enough of, you know, we can do even just this one more in the next 20 minutes. We'll get lucky and do more than that even. Ooh, the fire in the ground, I think, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a cool little indie game, though. Something it's been on my list for a very long time. I'm glad to find it now. Can you? Do you think could you get the head part of it, the actual block, to land on the fire? Do you think that would do anything?
Ooh.
It's got real Mario
Walk
enemy.
along kind of
Totally.
vibes.
It really does. Ooh, man. fuck. Oh god, 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 oh god. Oh, he does pause there. Okay,
So
okay.
that is.
You get once if you can live long enough. So just don't. So wait. So I kept trying to fire there.
So
Wait
we
to
just
shoot it at
wait
all.
until he.
Yeah, he needs to show that opening. It's another kind of shoot him in the butt villain. Oh, and maybe getting him to go over the fires, does that make him more likely to do the spinning attack? Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell if that's actually contributing. No.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Ah, motherfucker.
That was so close.
So close. Oh, you actually got around the back of him.
So I guess you have to go behind him enough times to make him just like turn around once or twice, like hard turnaround, and then that
the
triggers.
reaction of the boss there looked like there might have been enough time to. Oh, there, see, I knew one of them would come out eventually. Yeah, it almost looked like you had enough time to. Like his reaction was like super delayed. There you are. We got a cat appearance. Took most of the stream, but
See, we did get one. If
That-
Say Hello Sarah's still in there, we got cat.
we got a cat. Made it happen. Yeah, I speak for it. Oh, but then, shit. But then if you're not on the right side of him when he stops, then it's like, damn. Oh, so close. Ooh. Damn, you got so fucking close there.
Yeah. But at least now we know what needs to be done.
So kind of circling around him is what gets him to do the move. Right. Motherfucker. Hey! Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
See that link? That's how we kill bosses.
Whew.
We get them.
Alright. Okay, so what? That's 13 out of 19?
13 out of 19. one more in this area, and then one more in the other area, and then
that's it.
then there's, I guess, 4 after that. But then yeah,
Cool.
that's fucking awesome.
Well, if I mean, we are planning to do that movie on Thursday. I wonder if perhaps if we only have a couple bosses left, perhaps
Special Thursday stream before or after the movie.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not letting me go anywhere. Oh.
Oh, that little climbing wall right there.
Might just go back up to where the stairs were before, though.
Maybe there's something behind that firewall.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yep. There we go. Oh hi. Yeah. Oh hi there. Looks like a little fire Kirby.
I think the mount is vulnerability there.
I'm kind of thinking. No, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe something to do with that rock flying back into its mouth,
Yeah. Put the arrow attached to it.
but it seemed to bounce off the arrow, so that might not be. Maybe not. Ooh. Right on top of me. Someone got something to do with that. Oh. Oh, did you see? I was like pulling it towards me. Interesting. Well, your turn either way. So what? So you do want the arrow to get in him, but then maybe you pull it into the rock? Maybe? Definitely, like, yeah. Get it into its mouth while it's sucking, and then...
Oh,
Oh, interesting. And then it's good. And then you must have to like pull it towards the mouth or something. And somehow use that to like. Okay.
I'll put the arrow is inside the box.
Yeah. So that's what. So yeah, I think you need to get the arrow in the boss, and then holding to pull the arrow back pulls the boss towards you. So I'm thinking you have to. So you get the arrow in its mouth, and then you pull it towards the rock.
Oh,
And so maybe you're kind of making it hurt itself with the rock part. Because the rock explodes if it gets hit by the little fireballs. So maybe it's like... Yeah, I'm thinking that you have to try and get it to like somehow run through its own little bomb.
yeah. Okay.
I feel like that makes...
That fucker's going down now. Bomb bitch is going down. Little fucking mole Gaia.
This will be ending very early for us. Normally we don't start till 10:30. And then the trick is then avoiding the fire as he's sucking it back at you.
And not igniting the thing.
Yeah.
So maybe you gotta get the fire to spray elsewhere and then run and suck it towards it while it's sucking fire back at it.
Well, also, it seems to shoot the rock kind of
close to wherever you stand, right? So. Yeah, I'm trying to be. Okay, so here's a thought. I don't think I get it to go backwards with that much. Yeah, yes. Oh, I think you want to. I think because I think its crystal is like exposed from there. So that's right. That's definitely the right thing.
But that he has such a quick low recovery time.
Yeah.
You're supposed to recover your arrow and shoot the crystal all in that.
Oh, so close. So close.
At least now we know we can suck him directly into it without having to ignite it otherwise.
Yeah, you just kind of have to dance around in a little bit of a straight. I feel like we could. I feel like we should be able to do this one before we stop. But let's see. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh, but he explodes into that.
He explodes, and then a ton of them come out on one side. Damn. Okay. All right, we got 3 minutes to attempt. Oof. Damn.
You know, when Kanye West said, "Don't let me into my zone," like, they should have said that about Sage. When you're in the zone, man, boss is down.
At least they should. Damn it! That explosion keeps getting me. How? I'm trying to figure out like what would be a way. I mean, maybe it's. Can we get him to shoot the rock more in the middle of the arena?
I guess if it goes towards.
Ooh, oh. Yeah. Ooh, oh. Oh, he ate me that time. 2 minutes. All right, let's just try to see how much we can brute force our way through
We
this.
got this.
If worse comes to worse, this is just the boss we start with next time. But man, I feel like we understand it. do want to jump. Oof. I feel like we're just so close. Ooh. Okay. Well, I did that to myself. All right. Well, one more.
One more.
Oh shit.
First time I think you got crushed by the boulder.
Yeah. Do you want to give it one more go?
Let's try it.
So the trick of getting it to pull towards you and then.
All right, one more try. That's the crux of these games, right? One more try.
It really is. Well, like I said, it's up to you really how long you go for. It's entirely on your time.
I kind of almost want to just get this at least one, because we've gotten some pretty fucking close attempts.
I do feel like we're fucking close. Ooh, that one's like actually way about than it was. More in the middle of the arena versus a lot of the other ones. Yeah, dodging those at the same time is tricky. You almost have to start kind of moving out of the way before I was... Oh, you were on stream? Okay. Yeah, okay. I assume you guys talked about it on your show then, yeah?
It was, why?
I don't get it. I don't like it. I think that maybe there's a chance that they are doing something kind of weird and different, and I just don't get it yet. It's like it's possible it could be like the how they got the two. It's like they're doing like the two different Silver Surfers, right? Maybe there is something to that. But as of right now, if it's just what it is on its face, I don't like it. I don't like that decision. I don't think that makes any sense. The only thing I can really think of is hey, maybe they're doing something where this is like not truly the kind of Doctor Doom iteration that will be like the real one. I mean, other than like Nick Fury in the comics, Doctor Doom is the one that like Tony Stark or turns into Doctor Doom or Victor Von Doom.
That's what I'm worried about, is that they're gonna have Tony, just because they have this
Avengers Doom. Yeah, I did look at the links that you sent me. It's possible. Oh shit! Wow. Yeah, that is so fast.
Nice! Hey, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Cool, I'm glad we kept going because it only took a couple tries.
Yeah.
And if you pull it out. And
Oh yeah, that's
souls.
right. Wouldn't it have been funny if I rolled into magma and it
Died.
killed me?
Seems like desperation. Yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. In what world does Robert Downey Jr. fit the character of Doctor Doom as a casting choice? That just doesn't make any sense. I mean, the only thing that I can think of that would maybe make it work is if it's not Doctor Doom at all, but them like him using what's down that does that going down that bridge do something now that we have all three of these, or is it just something to look at?
I think it's just something to look at, especially.
We
'cause
want to
the
go back
cameras-
up to that treasure room thing that we couldn't figure out before.
Might as well. We have or how to do it fresh in our minds.
Yeah. What the hell? Let's just at least go see it and see what we can make of it.
Because for all we know, that's another. Was it through here?
No, that's that elevator to go to the snow area. Yeah, I agree. It seems like desperation. The one thought I have that maybe would make it work is if it's not Doctor Doom at all, but Tony in the universe that the Fantastic Four are in this, or that this world is coming from. Tony Stark is like one of the many people that Doctor Doom has essentially like killed and is using as like political puppet kind of things, and so maybe it's like a dead like an animated dead person that Doctor Doom's using as like part of his very elaborate cover, because he does the stuff like that in the comics, but I don't think so because it said FF will be in both Avengers films. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think. I hope he's not in the. I hope he's not in the Fantastic Four movie. I think we need a Fantastic Four story that doesn't have Doctor Doom in it. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, bringing back the Russo brothers, I don't really see that as a problem. Funny, it's a. I don't see that as a problem because I like, wouldn't you want to get the directors that are good at like? Did you see what the method to beating him was supposed to be? Oh, you didn't step on the checkpoint.
Yeah, he eventually does a giant fucking belly flop, or like a roll or something, and then you just do an arrow. You stay close to him, dodge his attacks. Eventually, he does a roll that leaves him open.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like the only way that I'm thinking of it working would be this weird roundabout cover thing. I mean, I don't think I honestly think that having the same directors and writers from Infinity War and Endgame is a good thing. Bringing back the actor Robert Downey Jr. is the part I don't like. Again, unless it is part of a super elaborate cover where he is playing a Tony Stark who's like dead or some sort of robotic puppet of the real Doctor Doom. The only way for me that I see it working is if it's a fake out. And in that sense, Doom does do stuff like that where he has these elaborate fake outs and fake versions of himself around, like to like take to be like killed in his place. Like he does do stuff like that with a very regularly in comics. So that's my only thing where I'm like, maybe they're doing something like that where they're playing some sort of elaborate fake out with it. But that's it. That's all I can think of that would make that work. If they're not doing an elaborate fake out with that, then I definitely am not a fan. But I really don't get it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't know, Tim, your thoughts on it, though? I feel like I'm
I
ranting.
think as somebody who's been watching a lot of One Piece, Oda has this particular proclivity for having a character seem like they're dead or their life is in peril so that it can have the emotional gravitas of having that kind of those stakes at play. Only those stakes are never at play. No one ever dies in that show, except for 2 deaths that set up the second half of the show. But outside of that specific instance, very, very, very few characters.
Is it that?
They do
Is that the belly flop? When he turns invisible? Is that the belly flop we're talking about?
Maybe.
Ooh, I got rushed. Oh, is it like the insect? I mean, after Secret Wars, I think they're just going to reboot stuff anyway. I mean, it might be a reboot, but I mean, the Secret Wars comic was the whole multiverse collapses and we get rid of the Ultimate Universe and we bring in characters from like the Ultimate Reality. I don't know that they're going to recast all the actors though. I think it'll be a reboot the way the comics do reboots, where it's less of a reboot in like a traditional sense, and it's more of a like canonical restructuring of reality that is like canon across the 2 different versions, and that the new world will be a good jumping on point, and I think they will use it as a way to kind of reset, like in terms of like telling a story arc, but it will be their way of getting Fantastic Four and X-Men into the main universe, I think for sure. But I don't think it's going to be like a hard reset on everything. I think it's going to be like a reboot the way the comics do reboots.
Yeah, and I only bring up One Piece because death has to have meaning. When it's set as a stake or a potential outcome in a given narrative, you have to follow through with it. You have to stick with it. If you're not sticking with death as a consequence for actions, it goes to show that anything could happen. Like, I mean, or not like anything could happen, and they'll still find a way to get out of it. The character has plot armor, nothing. There is mistakes. So, Tony Stark being dead, that has to have weight. They can't just bring him back. They can't just bring back Robert Downey Jr. because we're sad about seeing Tony dead. Like, was I sad when they killed off Black Widow? Yeah. Did they keep Black Widow dead? Yeah. They gave her a prequel, but they just kept her ass dead.
That prequel was pretty bad, though.
The prequel was pretty bad. The prequel should have come, arguably.
Or it shouldn't have been a prequel.
Yeah.
Well, I think it just should have been back about her defecting, instead of trying to be like set in a more kind of concurrent point in time in the universe. Yeah, I'm also thinking maybe you fire when he does that, right?
Yeah.
Seems like people are mostly excited for Robert Downey. See, my thought process is if it turns out to be a fake out where we see the movie and that is like a fake Doctor Doom, that's not really Doctor Doom, that could be interesting. Right? Like, we see this alternate universe, this Tony Stark is basically a mind-controlled dead puppet of Doctor Doom, and it's not really Doctor Doom, like, we're still setting up a different thing. I think there's potential in doing it that way, but it would have to be this kind of weird, elaborate, long-con game, I think. I don't think if they just play it straight and he's just Doctor Doom, I don't think it works. I don't think it works at all.
His tongue is the, you were right.
So it's when he opens his mouth?
When he tilts forward and shoots that coin.
Okay, cool. That is what I was
soft
thinking.
and rage time covering the whole floor before he starts, so that is to be avoided.
Damn, okay. Man, he gets that shot off really quickly.
Sometimes it's just really easy to start shooting really quick. Especially when it's just a single shot.
Shoot your shot, right?
You have to shoot your shot.
Oop, no, go down. Yeah, it's weird, man. Well, so the only... yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I have my idea of here's the one way it would work. Outside of that, I don't really see it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, that's so fast.
Yeah. It's like essentially you have to be
ready, basically.
He leans it forward, you dodge through the coin, and then you fire your arrow.
Okay. Alright. I don't know. Like I said, I see that. I see that one way. It's like that Doctor Strange going. There's one. Oh shit! I missed my chance. There's 1 in 14 million ways that we win this fight. I'm like, there's 1 in 14 million ways that this casting makes any sense. I do think though, as far as the directors and the writers, I do feel like they should just keep doing their big event films because we know they're good at it. Give them different casts of characters to work with each time, right? But I do think that like team of 4 is they did Winter Soldier, Civil War. Got him.
And it's as simple as that, folks. You just shoot them right in the head, and then they die.
There we go. So that's what, 14 out of 19?
15.
15 out of 19. Oh, wait, really? 15 out of 19?
4 left.
Wow. Damn, okay.
And I think that was the
Okay.
last one in this area.
Yeah, definitely last one in this area. Well, I mean, I guess we can wrap the stream there. And then maybe, if we have time, do a little bonus Thursday stream.
We are roughly 80% of the way through the game, so...
Yeah, and maybe that'll only take us... So my question is, how do we get back?
Like 15 minutes a boss.
Yeah.
We should be able to bang it out in an hour.
That would be pretty fucking sick.
Done this one at about an average of a boss every 12 minutes.
Okay, except there was I think there was the 2 that took us.
Yeah, there were a couple statistical outliers there.
You got
like Spiders George situation, where one guy eating thousands of spiders every day. So when they say the average person swallows 5 spiders a year, it's because Spiders George is over here just like
making up for everybody else's slacking.
Yeah. You kill him, suddenly no spiders a year.
I'm just taking the route I know to be fastest back over into the main area here.
Maybe you needed to go like the waterfall with this.
Yeah. This just seemed faster than going back all the way around.
Yeah.
My goal is just to get us to the checkpoint. Hold on. What?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that's the dude, right? Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Now we gotta go, I think, right for the final area.
Well, that should be up here, right? Yeah. Into the fire.
Oh,
The second sealed gate. And then, yeah, this will bring us into the... Cool. Okay, let's see if we can just find... Okay. Probably Oh, it's the final boss going to be up at the top of this, probably. I'm guessing. I truly just want to see checkpoint marker somewhere for us. Okay, there's no way we're supposed to go up here. Like, there's that whole other area, right? There's got to be a checkpoint somewhere around there.
Maybe that is a checkpoint coming up the elevator.
I don't think so, because we went up the elevator into that other area and then died, and it didn't seem to. I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, it's not like.
Maybe we are supposed to go up.
Oh, shit. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, never mind. Okay. It seemed like there was something back here that I missed, but never mind. Never mind. Okay, checkpoint. Checkpoint, please.
Oh, they both led out to the one area.
So there's one area each here, and then so each of them is one boss, and then I'm assuming we'll go up.
Oh
the
no,
middle.
like one lets out on that side, one lets out on that side.
Oh, interesting.
Fucking weird, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, we can call it here because I know you probably got to get going. But yeah, this is a good one. This is a cool little indie
4
game.
bosses left. That ain't half bad.
No, we did good. We did good. We got through the vast majority of this today.
And this, I think, was one we were thinking was going to be 1 or 2 streams.
Yeah.
So, and if we get it out on Thursday, that means we can start either Wolong or something else if you have it in mind.
Yeah. Well, before you go, I do want to show you just the list and maybe just get your opinion on what we could potentially do. But we will. Oh, Phenomena's on. We'll rate her. Well, afternoon, Tune. Thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting. We appreciate you. The news, weird. I don't know how to feel about that yet.
Yeah. I guess I'll sleep
Well, I know how to
on
feel
it
about it. It's just I don't like it.
and hope I hate it less tomorrow.
Again, unless they're pulling an elaborate con job and it's like it's a fake out, because that could be cool.
He's like, I'm coming back, and then it's like him for 3 seconds in the background of a
Yeah,
shot.
well, because Doom makes all these robots and stuff that like take his place, and so he fakes his own death all the time. He's like a genius, like political, like Machiavellian strategist. So using a fake Tony Stark for that could be something. There could be something there.
There could be something there.
But yeah, Afternoon Tune, and then Penguin Quantum also came and chatted for a bit, and then also say hello, Sarah. I don't know if anybody else is still here now, but if you are, go hang out with Fina. Oh, whoops! I didn't put the raid part in first. Space. Oh yeah, that's the. There we go. All right. All right. Well, yeah. Hopefully have a good rest of your evening, everybody.
Or else.